Hey people, hope everyone is doing good. Feeling so great that you have tuned into my channel and clicked this video. So in this video, we are going to see why do students want their NEET and JEE exams to be postponed? What is the real reason which is present behind it? So in this video, we are going to see all the reasons which is present behind it. So if that sounds interesting, let's get into the video. So as we all know, we're living in a pandemic situation right now. So due to which all the competitive exams have been postponed from their actual date. So after a long period, the government officials have told that JEE exam is to be conducted from 1 to 6 September and NEET is to be conducted on 13 September. So even after a long time of postponing the exams, again, why do students want these exams to be postponed even further? What is the reason which is present behind it? And I'm going to tell you the four main reasons which are present behind it. The first reason is students are really worrying about their safety and their health amid this COVID-19 situation because they have to move out of their houses and they have to go to their particular centers to write their exam. The second reason is, as we have seen, there have been natural calamities such as floods and heavy rainfall in various parts of the country. That too, it has occurred in this pandemic situation, due to which they couldn't lead a healthy and normal life, and in turn it affected their preparation for their exam. And here we have to take a look at that when people are not able to lead a normal life, then how will the students be able to prepare for the exam if they're not even leading a normal life? So now we'll move on to third reason. The third reason is, from March we have been under lockdown, so all the institutions are locked and people who went to coaching centers have been locked, so they have been continuing their classes through online mode, which is a good idea. But on the flip side, it's very difficult for them to go on with their online classes due to a lot of issues such as poor network connection, not having electronic devices, and they couldn't adapt to this new type of learning through online mode. Now, the fourth reason is, from lockdown period, some families are facing difficulties in leading a normal life because there's no proper income for their family. Though government has helped us in every way, still it is difficult for them to lead a normal life, and this in turn leads to depression and anxiety of students who are belonging to their families. Because again, I'm telling, we have to take a look at this situation, because when we are not able to lead a normal life, then how will the students be free enough to concentrate and prepare for the exam and appear for the exam happily? Now, the government and people would think and ask us that we are speaking only about the disadvantages of the students, because on the flip side, students got a lot of extra time for their preparation, which is a great one. But from my personal side is that when we compare the advantage and disadvantage, I feel their obstacles are more than opportunities, and that's why even JEE and NEET aspirant students are worrying about this and they wanted these exams to be postponed. Now let us look at some of the things that what would happen if they conduct these exams on this September. So the first and foremost thing is, if the students if they come in contact with any COVID-19 patients, I know they wouldn't, but in case if they come in contact with it without even knowing to themselves, then it would be a great danger, because as we know, there are lakhs and lakhs of people who are appearing for this JEE and NEET examination, and this in turn it can increase the number of cases which is happening in our country. And we know that government are taking a lot of measures to control this, to conduct these exams properly. But in case if something happens, then it can be a really dangerous one. The second reason would be, the students are already being anxious and depressed about this exam, and in this condition, if they go and appear for the exam, they wouldn't write their exam properly. That in turn it can destroy their life, because many people have been working so hard, because for many people this is their life. So according to me, I feel these are the things that might happen if they conduct this exam this coming September, and it can be a dangerous one too. So government have to take a proper look at it. So far we have seen the difficulties the students are facing to appear for their exams. So now we will look at the consequences of postponing the exams. The first and foremost thing is that no matter what, these exams cannot be cancelled, and at any cost it have to be conducted. Secondly, students will have more difficulties in their academic year, because they've already lost so many days, and now again if they postpone this exam, it will be really difficult for them to cope up with your academic year. So these are the pros and cons of postponing or not postponing the exams from my personal thought. Now, some political leaders and many activists such as Greta Thunberg are standing with students and against government to postpone their exams, and I genuinely stand with them too. Of course, we do understand that government are doing their best of their ability by taking proper and safety and helpful measures for students to conduct this exam safely. But to add on, I personally feel government have to think the psychological aspect of the students, because students are really fearing and being anxious and depressed due to a single thought, which is Now is the time where everybody are thinking to save their own life at any cost in this pandemic situation. So in this situation, how would we expect the students to appear for exams fearlessly and happily when having the thought of saving their life? It's really an unfair thing to students to conduct this exam, because every students have been doing a lot of hard work to get succeed in this, because this is their life, as I've told earlier. Yet their life is in danger. So I would be really happy if government thinks of each and everything when conducting this exam. And I wish that whatever the government decision be, it has to be a neutral, and it has to be a neutral one, and it has to be a good one for the students. So people, I feel these are the reasons that students are really wanting these exams to be postponed, and I feel this is a good one, because as we know, we are living in a very bad situation, so it will be really great difficult for the students to appear for the exam. So that's it from my side, people. If you have liked our content, do share and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to give your views on this JEE and NEET examination to be postponed or not. Thank you.